I have sacrificed many things. But raising William was never one of them. He's the greatest gift of my life, and I thank you for him. No. I thank you, Joe. He deserved better. What more can I do? Tell me. My honor must be restored. You owe me that. No. You owe me a beating. When last we played, you thrashed me soundly. I would like to claim my revenge. Shall we?
All the way from Providence, Rhode Island, welcome to Outlander Cast. It's a podcast dedicated to the show Outlander on Stars.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say to that lass we eye. Mary of soon she sailed on a day over the sea to sky.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Mary Larson.
My name is Blake, and Marvin, I guess what I learned today. Today, well, this episode is the 100th episode of Outlander, which means there will only be 100, no, I can't say only, but there will be 101 episodes of Outlander altogether by the time we reach the finale.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I also learned that we have like over 300 podcast episodes.
That's also really cool.
That's wild.
I'm here for that.
I know.
I am here for that.
So isn't that funny? Like just how those things go, Marvin, over the years.
It also makes you kind of wish like they should have just done 100 or they should have gone to 200 because there's a hell of a lot more story to go, friends.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. We're going to get there today, but
So,
I don't know what happened.
can I give a little plot recap?
Well, no, we got some things to do.
It says
Marvin.
banter pre-recap.
I know, but we got music. Like,
Doesn't say music, Blake.
Oh, my God.
What have you learned? We've done over 300 episodes, and if it doesn't say music, is there honestly music that you need to play?
yes, there's always
Do you want me
music.
to do the housekeeping?
I'm on Burgundy.
Okay.
No,
Here we go.
Yeah, you got to do the housekeeping.
Don't forget, friends. Seeing as how we've done 300 plus episodes of this, you can find us at jointhenerdclan.com to support the show and join the Nerd Clan and all those peeps who are pretty darn awesome. We love our
Yes.
new clan.
Yes, absolutely. You can find all of our knee-jerk reactions there that we write, whether it is about films that we're not covering here or TV shows that we're not covering, or even the ones that we are. You get a chance to know particularly my thoughts about the show before anybody else does, because as soon as I watch it, I'm writing that knee-jerk reaction. Then, of course, you do want to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the places, just because we have a lot more things going on other than just Outlander. We're going to have House of the Dragon coming up soon. We have Bridgerton, of course. We have the
Blood of my blood.
Blood of My Blood. We have the return
Potterverse.
of the Potterverse. So we got some things coming your even Mary Rings of Power as well. So if you love those shows, keep in touch with us. Mary and Blake can still be part of your life regardless of Outlander, the parent show, going away after the next episode.
Or is it time for the recap?
No, it is now time to get into the show. Marvin,
It says mini recap.
I know it says mini recap.
I'm ready for it, Blake.
No, we play the music first, and then you do the recap. I know you said that we've done 300 and some odd of these. I could say the same thing to you, you hoop. We've done 300 some odd of these, and you still don't know that we've... It's okay. It's okay. Woosah. Woosah. Woosah.
What's that mean?
Serenity now. That's... You don't remember that? Woosah?
From what?
Remember when it's Will Smith and he's rubbing from Bad Boys and he's rubbing his
No,
earlobes?
I never watched that movie.
You never watched Bad Boys?
No, I'm all set with that.
Oh
all set
man,
with
that
that vibe.
movie is so great.
Good for you.
Actually, it wasn't Will Smith. It was Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
But they
You
were
really
the
know a
partners.
lot about this.
I do. They're partners. It's the same.
Sounds great. Sounds like I really missed out.
It's okay. It's all right. You did. It's a great movie. All right, here we go. Let's get into the show.
Sure. You know what did not age well?
What?
Under the Tuscan Sun.
That's Diane Lane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Wait. Let's let the music play.
I just rewatched it.
Time out. Hold on.
And-
Wait. How? First of all,
Yeah.
why are you watching Under the Tuscan Sun?
Why not? I love
I
Italy.
feel like that's like a really random movie to watch.
I love Italy.
That's true. Italy's good.
Yeah. So I rewatched it, and
That's Richard Gere and Diane Lane, right?
no, Richard Gere is not in it.
Oh.
It's Diane
Oh,
Lane.
I'm
and
thinking of Unfaithful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another crazy
That
one.
I love
This is
that
the one
movie.
where her husband, I think he cheats on her. I don't know. I just rewatched it, but whatever. She like moves away, and he cheats on her, and he buys her out of her house, and she has all this money.
Yes.
And her gay best friends were like, "You should go on this gay trip of Italy," and she's like, "Sure, why not?" It's called like Gay and Away, and so they go on a trip. And she goes and she buys this fabulous broken down villa.
Yeah, doesn't she buy it on the water?
No, it's not on the water.
It's not on the water.
No.
Man, I'm
It's okay, Blake. But like,
At least
what
I was right
didn't
with Diane
age
Lane.
well is like this realtor that she has, and he's like wicked nice, and he's like showing her the villa or whatever, and she's really sad because like she's buying like a broken down villa.
Yeah.
It's a hot mess.
Uh-huh.
And he says to her, "You look so sad. I feel like I need to make love to you." To cheer you up. Except he's married with kids.
Hey, the Italians, they got things going on, man.
Yeah, and like someone else hits on her super inappropriately, and the next scene you see him, he's like happy with his wife and his kids, and I'm like, you just said to Diane Lane, "You're so sad, I think I need to have sex."
Well, when you see Diane Lane, things
know.
just come out of you.
No! If you saw Diane Lane and we're like, "Diane Lane, you're crying. Don't make me cheer you up by fucking you." Like, that's basically what happened, friends.
Oh, my God.
That's what happened. So it did not age well with me.
Holy smokes. Coming
Sorry.
out of the gate hot on this one.
Listen, it's a penultimate. But I watched it and I was like, I'm not into this. And some other guy hit on her and I was like, I'm not into that
Wait,
either.
who was the love interest in Under the Tuscan Sun?
To be honest, not even the guy that you think it is. It's like some hot guy in Positano, which is by far my favorite place in Italy. I've
Sure.
been to multiple times. Best cannoli on the planet. Right?
but who's the
she
guy?
doesn't even eat a freaking cannoli. I watched it and I was like, there's no cannolis. Yes.
I got to look this up.
Cannolis? You need to look at the best cannolis in the
No,
world.
no,
It's
no.
Positano.
No, I'm
telling
looking up
you,
Under the
it's
Tuscan
on this little
Sun.
street in Positano before you get to the beach, though. It's before you get to the beach. And it's some hot guy, and they like,
Oh, Raul Buva.
whatever. It's not even him, though. She doesn't even end up with him.
She doesn't end up with him?
She doesn't end up with him. She doesn't end up with some old gross guy who hits on her. She doesn't end up with the guy who like says, "I'll cheer you up by having sex with you."
Uh-huh.
It's not him either. She ends up with some other guy at the very end.
All right, there's a bunch of no names in
I
here
know,
that
that's
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying.
Okay.
Okay, but it didn't age well enough for me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Yep.
it just didn't work for me. I mean, I liked a lot of it, but after these two Italians, like, were like, "Oh, let me cheer you up by having sex," I'm like, you got to get out of here.
Okay. Let's actually talk about Outlander now.
Should we delete this?
No. We're going with it, man. This is the Mary and Blake experience. This is how things go.
What I did like is that the blonde lady, she just ate gelato the whole time.
That sounds great. Why don't we do the mini recap now, though, Marvin? How about we do
Thank
that?
God. Finally. I've been ready for this since the beginning. All right. So in this episode,
Yep.
it's the Lord John Grey episode we've been waiting for. Waiting friggin' for. Were there presents? No. But does it matter? No. Because he is stuck in the Pharos, a.k.a. lighthouse. He gets wicked crafty. He like went to Michael's and got some engraving kit, aka a little nail, and he like sent a message to William through his stepbrother who he banged, and it's all good because they figure it out. And then Jamie and Claire and William are like 7 weeks late, and Amaranthus,
Amaranthus.
exactly.
Yeah.
She's like, She's like, where have you been? My baby's crying. Finally, the baby gets acknowledged, okay? Then she's like, I don't know what happened. Here's all this mail that you know she freaking read.
Of course she did.
Oh, I didn't open it. Shut up. Shut up, Amaranthus. Go take care of your baby.
Little do you know, listener, that Mary is eating ice cream strawberry ice cream with sprinkles.
I'm inspired by the gelato lady.
And Mary has her spoon, and as she's talking, she's just whipping
it around.
And there's ice cream just going everywhere in the studio.
Sprinkles for everyone. Okay, so then Amaranthus sucks. Don't even see her baby. Is it dead? We don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, so that happens. Then they're like, it's been 7 weeks. It's been 7 weeks? What? What? You can tell because then Jamie finds him and is like, the beard looks good on you. And John's like, thanks. It's been 7 fucking weeks. Where have you been? Where have you been? And where's my present? So then they like rescue him and then they get back and Bree's like, Mom, I kept my legs closed as long as I could. Thank God you're here because Davey's here. And then Claire just keeps having voiceovers and then you find out the voiceover is in fact her book. And she's like, bada bing, bada boom. I can't change time because Richardson's now dead. So there goes my last try.
Yeah. just so we're all clear. Mary's on fire today.
At the end, Cleveland shows up. Fraser!
Yeah.
Fraser!
He just shows up.
You owe me.
And then. End
scene.
So much and then.
End scene.
All right. The episode details.
Ian Richardson's a time traveler.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay.
He knows what sprinkles are. He knows what sprinkles are.
One of my best long-lasting, I think it might be probably one of my oldest outlandish theories, was that Claire was actually writing to Bree or to Frank or to whoever, and that's why we were having the with the voiceovers. It's come true. So I'm going to play this.
Bam! Just like that. A winner!
I might even give myself... Yep, I'm going to. I think that outlandish theory goes all the way back to 2014. That's a 12-year-old theory.
Good for you.
I think that's pretty good. All right. The episode details entitled...
Keep eating my ice cream.
entitled Pharos. It is obviously episode 9, the penultimate episode of this season, written by Diana Gabaldon, directed by Emma Conroy. And the real core question is, can this history that we're all in be changed?
The answer is no.
No, it cannot. And you should know Diana Gabaldon. She, did this thing just creating Outlander, the book series, and Emma Conroy directed the last, let's see. Yeah, the last few episodes. And why we're calling it Pharos, well, why the episode is called Pharos. First, it is the clue that Lord John scratches into his ring that Jamie and William understand because it points them towards a lighthouse. And historically, Pharos does refer to the famous lighthouse of Alexandria, Mary. And over the time, the word became connected with, lighthouses just in general, if you will.
I live in Rhode Island. And aside from Outlander, I've never heard Pharos being lighthouses.
Really?
And we have like a bajillion of them.
Now, we have a lot of lighthouses. I think we got a lot of lighthouses in New England writ large.
I mean, we are a coastal area.
Yes. Of course, there are certain things like symbolically, lighthouses do guide people through danger. It does not stop the storm around people, but it helps them. And it seems like all of these characters believe that in their future, they see the light, that they see the thing that is coming and the thing that is guiding them, whether it is Richardson with the future or Claire with King's Mountain or William because Lord John and Jamie, like all of these things are being cast forward and everyone seems to think they know their direction. So I like this. I actually think that this is quite a good episode title.
Loved it.
So that is that for the episode ratings. Marvin, what do you give for your Kilt rating?
I really enjoy this episode. I'm giving it a 4.9.
Okay, very good. Very good. I'm giving it a 4. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it.
Oh.
I thought it was
a little
good.
low than I thought. Then
No. I thought it was good. I thought that there were some really great things in this episode, but I do think that I would say that things happen because they're being checked off, and that to me is tough. So, what about your GBG? You're good, you're bad, and you're great.
All right. My good for this episode is the fact that we get the book. And that these voiceovers are being written down and Claire is telling their story. So I just love that. So great. My bad is that is actually the book.
Okay.
I felt very uncomfortable the way that Claire's writing in her book and she doesn't necessarily want to show it. And Jamie takes it.
Oh.
And she's holding it close to her. And she's got this cute little coy smile.
Yeah, well,
But I don't know. I personally, if I was holding a book to my chest and I was like, no, thank you. And you took it from me and I wasn't ready to share it yet, I'd kind of be pissed.
Yeah, but you said it right there and then, though. It's like if you're tickling somebody. Like if I were tickling you, you're like, oh no, stop. Like, come on. You don't really mean stop. You're just playing around. But if you were like, no, stop.
No,
then
but if
that's
I wanted to
different.
share it with you, I guess I just like this is exactly like Claire was tickling. No, stop. But if I held something to my chest and said no, and if I didn't offer it to you, I would not want you to read it yet. So I'm just
that's
interpreting
fair.
it. But actually, my other bad
Okay.
is that Jamie just didn't pretend he wasn't home. Like you just got back, man. It took you 7 weeks to go to Lord John and save him.
Yeah.
7 weeks to come back. And then Cleveland shows up. Fraser! Like, Claire should just answer the door and be like, he's not home.
Yeah. What are we doing? Sorry.
Like, I don't know. Cleveland. Okay, and then my great is that when Claire was talking about time travel and trying to change time and all of that deep stuff she was going on through Richardson, the Stones musical theme played.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And that was my great.
Oh, very
because
good.
it's something, it is super subtle
Mm-hmm.
that I can see that you didn't notice it. And I thought it was a brilliant touch by Bear.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to the bear flare,
Oh, Bear. You can do no wrong right now.
can't do any wrong.
What's your GBG?
So my GBG is going to be one thing, the whole thing, all the GB
It's
and
just a
G.
jibba.
It's no. It's the GBG is going to be one thing in particular. It's the chess scene. The G. I mean, the fact that these two men can like come back together and it's equal footing for both of them, and the way that the show played it off was excellent. Like it really was awesome. The bad. Why wasn't this the whole point of this season? Right? The whole Lord John getting captured in one episode.
This matters. This matters.
I know, like this is a big deal. And this should have been the whole season. Like this should have been the culminating moment between these two men. And I mean, theoretically you could say that it is. But the whole season was built around a whole bunch of other different crap. And to have this as your penultimate episode makes 0.0 sense. So I'm not saying anything about the chess scene is bad, because it's probably my favorite thing this entire season, besides Frank showing up via the voiceovers or taunting Jamie. But, and we'll get there, but like this, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is the emotional core that actually should have carried the whole season. The whole Richardson, Percy, Lord John, Jamie, Claire,
William,
all of it. That should have been this whole season.
or at least like woven through between different episodes a bit more.
Yeah,
than-
Lord John should have been captured like episode 2. Like, guaranteed. Because then that forces all of them to be together and to try to figure it out. And it forces Percy to be like, okay, how do I get Lord John? Do I feel bad? Do I need this information? How do I take advantage of Fergus? And then he has to work with Jamie. And then we can have the reveal at the end that it was Percy all along. But no, we don't do that. Because we were so goddamn talked up about faith.
Baby.
Okay. But my great, once again, is the chess scene. The fact that this show can put these two men together and call upon its own mythology. I love when shows call upon their own mythology to help recontextualize a scene or a moment between two characters, where you can go back and you say, yes, this helps redefine not only what they have done, but what they're about to do. And it can give the opportunity to clean the slate between these two guys. I find that fantastic. That is a wonderful, wonderful bit of writing for Lord John and Jamie, because we all know, like, this again, once again, it goes back to subtext. The subtext of all of that, of Ardsmuir, of the relationship between these two guys, what they've done, how they've done it, why they've done it. It all comes back down to that chess match and allowing these two to hash it out. I just... It was the first time in Outlander that I've like shed a tear in a while. Like, in a while. I was like, that means something. I thought that was great.
It was.
It was a masterpiece in character work.
Who won, Blake? Who do you think won?
I'm going to go with Lord John.
That's what I'm feeling too.
I'm going to go with Lord John because he's pissed off.
Yeah, I'd agree.
He's doing the Queen's Gambit.
I bet you in those 7 weeks,
Yeah.
he was doing chess moves in his mind.
Of course. So, Mary, let's talk about some ideas of... First, let's do this. Did Pharos work for you, the episode, as a penultimate episode to this season?
No.
How come?
Because it's like out of the blue.
Yeah.
It's all so quick. I think you're right. I would have loved this stretched out. I'm kind of in denial that we are where we are, because it's like, okay, the Lord John and William and family turmoil, that's tied up with a nice bow. So that gives me a penultimate kind of feeling. But WTF with Faith, like, where are we going from there?
Yeah.
And then Cleveland showing up. Fraser, you owe me. You said so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's happening. And then we've got a million babies. And I really don't, like, is Marcelly getting the money? What's going on? What? What is going on with Faith and Marcelly's money?
Well, to me, wait, with Faith and Marcelly's money?
Meaning those two separate plot lines.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha.
okay, I totally get the battle. I get it. And I'm okay with Lord John being found now.
Yeah.
I understand we have been working towards this battle. If this battle wasn't the penultimate or the ultimate,
Yeah.
I would be confused. But the fact that, like, we still have this Faith stuff lingering.
Yeah.
And then we had all the money with the comp still kind of lingering.
Like,
I don't see Marcelly walking around in her silk gowns. So,
well, she said she was going to take it. Like, we open up
but
the
now
episode
Percy's
with
dead.
Marcelly.
but now Percy's dead.
Oh, good point. Yeah, like, how's he gonna?
Yeah.
How are they gonna?
How are you going to cash your check?
Good point. That's a good point.
I know. That's why I'm saying, like, why did we waste our time? Why did Fergus die? If Marcelly doesn't get a freaking feather bed and every single dress from Richardson, I'm pissed. Because what was it for? What was I made for? Exactly. What were you made for, Fergus?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to have any resolution with you in the comp? Like, what was Fergus's death made for
It was
at this point?
What was Fergus's death made for? One, it was made to make up for the fact that they couldn't kill Henri Christian. Fine. okay, that's fine.
Then no one needs to die.
I agree.
If Marcelly, if I don't see a post-credit scene with her parading around town in a carriage with silks, and it's like, and everyone lives happily ever after, and Marcelly's family's loaded, then I'll be like, okay.
But
and
I
then
will.
Are we going to have faith? Are we going to have something with faith? I don't know.
So here's what we have to say.
So there you go.
We have to have something with faith. We have to have something with faith. Have to. Because why then bring this all up? Is it, and by faith, do I mean that like we have to actually see her? Does she walk up to Fraser's Ridge at the end? The most dramatic thing possible, knowing Outlander and the soap opera-y of it all? Yeah, probably. I bet you the whole season ends with Faith showing up to Fraser's Ridge, being like, hey, I'm looking for the La Dame Blanche. Like, and that connects it back to season 2 and the whole thing. But does it have to be that? No. It can be maybe Fanny decides, because now we know that she's a time traveler, maybe she decides, I'm going to go see if I can find my mom. And the idea of can we change history continues to go. It continues to move forward through the generations. Even though we as the audience have the answer, there's some good dramatic irony there, right? So maybe that's the payoff for Faith. But there has to be something that shows up. Now, Fergus, why did...
They made us feel.
They made us feel, yes. And I would say that it gave us some consequence to the things that he was doing, how dangerous that is. And it also I think it also kind of brings it back to the idea that this is still, even though it's Jamie and Claire and they do have Bree and, William is there, but this is still really about found family. And they lost a member of their found family. I think that's important. I think that's important for this kind of show to have something happen to somebody that is in the main. It's
just weird. You're asking me if the penultimate works as a penultimate. And I'm just saying that, like, there's no, aside from Cleveland at the end and Claire's voiceover, there's no like through lines from these other major things that have happened in this season. That's what I'm getting at, is that like.
And even the thing with Cleveland, it's like.
It's at the very end.
It's at the very end. It just shows up.
Once again, Jamie could have just faked he wasn't there. It's that insignificant.
Right. It's something that I wrote about in the knee-jerk reaction, Mary. It's like the whole season 8 has been and then storytelling, as opposed to but therefore storytelling.
What?
Meaning
what?
XYZ happens.
Okay.
And then ABC happens.
Okay.
And then DEF happens, where it should be, hey, okay, ABC happens, but DEF happens, therefore GHI happens.
Whoa.
And that continues.
Okay.
Like a choice is made,
cause and effect.
Something happens. As a result, X, Y, and Z has to happen. But because of that, then this happens, therefore that happens.
I mean, one could argue that some of that did happen.
No, I don't think so. Like what?
Like John getting captured was effects of other things.
Like what?
What do you mean?
No, it wasn't. He got captured because this guy then decided, Richardson, I need to change the future. And then...
and he tried to do it with Claire, and he tried to do it with William, but those didn't work.
Yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Therefore.
But it's not... I
think I picked one.
You did conceptually, I think on a larger scale, but I'm talking like the progression of how things happen.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
I think I answered the question.
Yeah. No, but I agree with you.
But had there been a line of Claire in her voiceover being like, and then the whole faith thing's still messing me up. Like, I don't know. Like, had there been an acknowledgement of it, or even when John was afraid he was going to lose, when Jamie was afraid he was going to lose John, like to be like, I just love Fergus. I can't lose John. Like, I don't know. just feel like there was no connection, which I know is what you were getting at. But as you're asking if this felt like a penultimate, because I didn't feel connections as much as I would have liked to.
Yeah.
Even if it was a slight thing, like, oh, we've just had so much grief. I don't know. It doesn't need to be like right over your head, but it felt very episodic.
100. This feels like it should have been like an episode
Of The Mandalorian.
Yeah. This feels like it should have been like an episode 5 or 6
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yes. For the connectivity that it brings into the ultimate.
Yeah, and
Or
even
the
like
lack of
even like the
connectivity.
plan with Richardson itself to me like didn't make sense.
It did to me, and you can see how he was trying and was playing long games and like has been interwoven. He's interwoven, and that's why I fought him as the therefore point. But like,
But it doesn't
I'm
make
saying
sense. though.
everything else that
Yeah.
we've been told we're supposed to care about. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, your next point
No, it's not that it's a point. It's just like
or question or talking point.
all right, let's do this. Because I really want to focus on the Lord John and Jamie piece of it
Okay.
because it was just so good. Is this our? I don't want to say our goodbye to Lord John, but is this the final beat with Lord John?
Yeah, I think it's the final beat for Lord John and William. That was the see you later part.
No, I think William is sticking around.
He's dead with his dad. Jamie looked back at him and gave him the look that he wished he had when he was little.
That's true.
He looked back at him, and Claire and he lived 7 weeks away.
That's
And
a good
now
point.
Cleveland shows up. This is it, babe. You just said goodbye in this episode to both Lord John and William and Amaranthus and Trevor.
Okay. All right. So now that we know Trevor.
But we didn't see him again. And I didn't hear her baby really that much.
No,
She
no.
could have totally been doing some kind of like puppeteering, sound throwing. But like, she was friggin' weird and friggin' freaky. Let's not forget all these public overhead drone shots of the square that she decided to like jump on William's lap for.
That's true. Good point.
This is in public.
Yeah, hey.
In the gazebo that everyone walks to at least 3 times a day. Because if you look at it, it's literally just a square with a gazebo.
Yeah.
And there's always people walking back and forth. Is this the only exercise you get? Do you only visit the people in these 4 houses? What is going on?
Hey, maybe William was her Diane Lane. Like when you see Diane Lane, things happen.
Not for me. I guess to Italian men who will leave their wives and babies to cheer someone up. Anyway,
What?
yeah, so I think that this was their so long farewell. We had the makeup between Jamie and William, the makeup between Jamie and John. Claire tied it up with a bow. That little nod is the show saying they're done. Goodbye. I think we've already said goodbye, Ian. I think the cute little shot that we had with Bree holding their bairn and they're sitting there smiling, I think that was their goodbye.
That's interesting.
We haven't had a goodbye to Buck, but I wonder if we just had Bree's goodbye because that was a tender little shot of her and Roger and Davy. We didn't get to see the other kids, so they might still have another.
No. Bree and Roger, I think we'll have
hope
something
so.
else with them. That we have to.
I didn't feel like that was a proper enough, but I think we said goodbye to Ian. I think we said goodbye to John. I think we said goodbye to William. It definitely Amaranthus and Trevor.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, Trevor.
But now that we've looked at it,
He's one of
through-
those born alive baby things. Those weird, creepy dolls that look like babies that
Oh.
was in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Trevor is.
Now that we can look back at Amaranthus for the whole season.
I don't want to.
No, but I'm just saying, just go with me for a second.
Cool.
Now that we can look back at Amaranthus,
Yeah.
what was the point?
Oh, you know what she was? We have a sexually frustrated young man who just keeps banging family members. And honestly, he like just can't get it right? Like he tries to do someone, does her. He doesn't know she's human. Like, God forbid, if he finds out she's family.
Oh my God.
Okay, so he does her, but then she dies. And he feels mortified about that. Then he's got this girl, falls in love with, kind of has, gets to third base or whatever in the courtyard of everyone's family town, and gets engaged to her just to find out her husband, his cousin, alive. She knows. Like, what? So I just think it's to make William be even more messed up.
Yeah.
That's what I think the point of what was. I think it was another example, of course, of this thread of Richardson. I don't understand, like, it would have been fine just having him kind of just. I don't know. I don't think we needed the Amaranthus aside from what can we do with William? He likes to have sex. He's a young man who wants to fall in love. Cool. Let's kind of keep this line and then have it kind of go nowhere and then have a fake baby.
Let's do the test. Delete Amaranthus from this season. Does anything change?
No.
No, not 1 ounce.
No.
Not 1 ounce.
No.
She was there to take up time.
Yes.
They had this actor. They're like, oh,
she's beautiful.
She's beautiful. Fantastic. I'm sure she could have done a great job.
She did a great job.
But you know what I mean? They had William, and they're like, well, we got William. We got to give him something to do.
Or else people are going to think he's going to try to have sex with Bree.
Right. So...
Because they have so much chemistry.
And now, obviously, Amaranthus is in the book, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what's going to happen with her.
Well, the book readers do.
But whatever. Like, you can take things in and out of the book. It's fine.
I mean, it's a great storyline. Like, William cares about his cousin. Like, this is a huge, big deal.
Yeah.
That is. But, like, in regards to where we are now at the penultimate.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying,
really
looking
matter.
back, knowing what we know now, what was the point?
And
I don't see it.
Like, why do we waste so much time on this when we could have been spending more time with Claire rather than a random voiceover?
Thank you. When your main character, because let's be honest.
Stop trying to bang your cousins, man.
Let's be honest. Claire is the main character of this show.
Yes.
When your main character takes this kind of a step back, not only in the penultimate episode, but the entire season, really.
The entire final season, yes.
You've got a problem.
I mean, unless she wanted it. Maybe Katrina Balfe was like, you know what, guys? I'm a new mom.
Fair.
And now that I'm an EP, is there any way
Yeah.
that I could go from 100% hours to more like 0.75?
Yeah, right?
How would that work? And they were like, yeah, I guess if you do voiceovers and stuff. Yeah, I'm great. I'm
Love
great
that.
at voiceovers are my thing. And we lost it. And I used to get to work from home in my jammies without a bra on when I did my VOs. But now I think you're right. I wonder if she got to honestly say, you know what we should add? We should add Ian and Rachel.
Yeah.
With their newborn band.
Let's keep going with that. And you know who I love from the books?
Who?
Amaranthus.
Oh my God,
love
yes.
that character.
Especially because her name's like Amarantha from a completely different series.
Oh, I know. I love that book too.
Let's make her fucking hot.
Yeah. Let's
Best
make her
lip
wicked
color.
hot.
Best lip color though on her. With a name like that.
You got to have a good lip color.
Oh, shoot. There's not enough Jamie and Claire sex scenes. How about William sleeps with that Amaranthus girl, but in public to make it even sexier?
Let's get some more Roger and Bree in there.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
They
idea.
have awesome chemistry.
You know who we haven't seen in a while? Fergus and Marcelly.
Oh my God, Fergus? We haven't seen Fergus in a while. We should do something big with Fergus. We love Fergus. Oh my God. We should, Fergus deserves a grand finale. That guy was so freaking great. And this is all just Kat just wanted to stay home with her baby with the bra
I don't really feel like
off.
doing much. Yeah.
I wouldn't blame her.
No, I wouldn't blame her either.
That would be such strategic planning that I do believe Katrina Balfe would be
That's
capable
4D chess right there.
Yes. Bring it on, Lord John Gray. Katrina Balfe's in town.
Speaking of Claire, you know what kind of
I just hope that that's what she's doing now. I hope Kat is home
I hope
with
so.
the inner gyms, no bras, no tight pants,
No.
no high heels,
Nope.
fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy socks.
With the grippies on the bottom.
Yeah, because
You
she's
gotta-
holding the baby. in
Yeah,
her
you got to
hands.
have the grippies.
Yeah, she got her hands full actually. So yeah.
Just breastfeeding. Drinking coffee
Or
in
maybe
one
not.
hand.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I want her to have that. So continue, Claire.
Claire, one thing that when it happened, I was like, oh, okay,
When what happened? What are we talking about?
I'm about to say it.
What? I hate pronouns.
Well, I'm about to say it. And that is when she let Richardson go.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Right, so this is what we're talking about.
Interesting. But then
You wouldn't have made that choice? What would you
No.
have done? What would you have done if you were Claire?
I would have let the guy rot. See you later. Goodbye.
When he pleaded to you that he's just like you.
Yeah,
and just
sucks
trying
to
to
suck.
save people that he loves.
By the way, still, a really bad trope. Oh, you and me, we're the same.
Why
Like,
not?
get out of here.
Why not? They went back through
I hate
time
that.
to try to save the people they love.
First of all, we're introducing Richardson as a time traveler at the penultimate episode of the
Perfect.
final season.
I mean,
which
very
is
cool.
So dumb.
Why? I love time travel.
Oh no, I love time travel too.
I love
But
this.
this should have been a bigger thing.
It
This
is a big thing.
No, the Richardson and Percy.
You're just saying
and
it should
all
have been
that,
stretched.
It should have just been a bigger thing. It should have been the whole season, so that when she does let Richardson go, you're like, oh, I kind of get it, but I don't get it.
You're
But-
as afraid for Claire, maybe because you spend the season like caring, and maybe there's a whole episode on him and her talking. And
Yeah.
then she's like, he's me, I'm him.
Right.
In her voiceover.
And fine. Okay, great. Like, and then, okay, you let the guy go. I think
you
it's a bad
wouldn't have
choice.
done that, Blake?
No, I would not. Because of what he did to Lord John. Like that would have jerked me off in the worst way.
Claire's had worse.
And then
She's-
but then
She
the
also,
guy
She also is a mom, and she probably was like, F you, Lord John. I wish I could have been in a cabin by myself for 7 months. Do you understand how many people ask me for something? Snacks. Clean something up. Band-Aid. Band-Aid. Dead person. Snacks. I would have traded spots with you in a heartbeat. Not only am I a mother to a million kids who I'm not even their mother to, but then I'm a grandmama.
and I got 50 million grandkids running around. Don't even know their names.
Fergus one. Fergus. Oui, les poissons.
But then
Yeah, that's why she was like, I wish I was you, John.
But then Lord John shows up and pops the guy right in the head.
Good
Fine.
for him.
Okay,
Love
good.
that.
Love that.
Love that
Love
for
that.
John.
Love that. But don't you think Lord John would be like, hey,
No, I think he thought that he overtook Claire and escaped.
no. But wouldn't you think he'd be like, hey, what happened?
No, I would have shot the guy.
No. After you shoot the guy.
Oh, okay. So no matter what, I can still shoot him.
Yeah, you can shoot him all you want.
Good, because I like that
you
he
can
did that.
riddle him with bullets, all you like.
Yeah.
After, someone's got to say, hey, Claire,
Why'd you let him go?
what the hell happened? You don't got a cut on your face? Like,
The key's unlocked in the.
you let him go. What the fuck? Right?
Yes.
But no, none of that happens.
I mean, maybe it happened on
no,
the ride home.
no,
They
it
had to-
didn't.
They had a
No,
long boat ride.
No,
Long
it didn't.
boat ride.
No, it didn't. Because they were all best friends by the time they got back to the ridge.
Yeah.
They were, or wherever the hell they were.
They went back to Lord John's,
Lord
beautiful
John's house. Yeah. When they got back to Lord
Trevor.
John's, they were bosom buddies.
Yeah.
There is 0.0 chance that would have happened if Claire was like, yeah, I let him go. Lord John would be like, dude, are you serious?
Yeah, Claire doesn't tell him she let him go in this episode. She's
Right.
just looking at her like, wow, I'm so shocked.
No, but even then, it just ends. And then it just cuts to them arriving at Lord John's.
Yeah.
There was no
There
conversation.
was no explaining.
There was nothing. Wouldn't you want to see Claire be like, holy shit. Like, I just let this guy go. You're looking at me with a gun. Like,
No, Claire just needs to
Claire
play.
has to answer.
No, she just needs to play that. He unlocked himself.
Okay, fine. But how the hell did that happen? You had the key.
Houdini.
Like, there's no accountability. I
Claire's
just
a
find that
terrible
wild.
liar.
I
I
found that wild. Like, it was just, okay, here we go. You shot him in the head. Like,
I mean, this is Claire who has no soul because of the first episode of the season.
oh, that's right.
Just
Yeah,
kills
it's
the
just
guy.
often dudes.
She's probably like, whatevs. There goes another friend.
Because
Every friend of hers dies.
I can't believe that they didn't have that kind of accountability. I can't. But then.
It would have been Bree. They would have come back in silence. And then Bree would have been like, so what happened?
Yes, but okay.
I'm joking.
Let's do that. Like, even
No,
if there is silence.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? Like, no.
I could see that.
All right, but let's take it.
Are we switching different points?
No, but let's take it the next step further.
Ooh.
Right? My second favorite scene of this whole episode, probably again of the season.
Okay.
Lord John
Love him.
in his uniform, walks into Percy's office, sits down, puts the gun on the table, and says, "You need to answer." Oh my God. Again, full Godfather energy. Just showing up, putting on the gun on the table. Either you're going to you're going to sign this piece of paper, or your blood's going to be under. Again, it all goes back to the Godfather. I loved that scene. And like, when we hear the bullet and we hear the gunshot go off after Lord John is walking out.
Yeah.
Like, we don't feel anything, right? Like, you don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, you should feel bad that this guy Percy just killed himself. Like, you should feel like shit.
I mean,
like, it should make you feel like sad. But you don't.
I think he spent 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
You should feel sad for John. And you don't.
Oh, as us, me and you.
Yeah. Like, you should feel sad for John, because this is a person that he ostensibly loved, and he just killed himself. Granted, it was because Lord John kind of like gave him an ultimatum, but like, Lord John walks away, and you're just kind of like, yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Like, we should.
I didn't feel like that was lacking. I liked that.
No, but I mean, I liked it too. But I guess what I'm saying is, it should hurt more as a viewer. Like, you should have been invested.
I don't
more
think so.
into that relationship.
I didn't.
Yeah, I
wanted
so.
to be like, fuck yeah, man. Way to go, John.
No, because it hurts John, right?
Like,
so it should hurt you as a viewer.
I feel like it didn't hurt John. If that was me, and I feel like I've got John energy. If that was me, and this was my family member who we like had super awkward, inappropriate stuff together with, and then blackmailed me and like gave me up for dead, and I had 7 weeks to be mad at someone, and knowing he came after my kid. Knowing all this stuff, knowing that he helped get extra dirt on me, and is like willing to trash not only me but my family name. Do you know how much pride Lord John Grey has?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So guess who is dead to him?
Yep.
Percy. That's how I feel. If I, because let's be real, like,
you didn't get like a pang of like?
No, I didn't. I got you're dead to me. There are a few people in my life that like, they are dead to me.
Gotcha.
So just
I can name one of them.
I know. I mean, I'm really just thinking of one person.
Yeah.
Like, you are dead to me. And if I had to go and do the same thing, my soul will not shed a tear for you that night.
Fair.
I don't want to kill you, but like, you have hurt me in such a deep way.
The problem is, though, I feel like the show is trying to tell us to like care about that relationship.
I think you're supposed to feel conflicted about it, and that this person was someone he cared for, that just completely threw him under the bus, took advantage of him, is ending his life.
But you see, that's the thing. You can't be conflicted unless you actually have two sides. One is, I appreciate the relationship. I'm sad that this person like did what they did and now has to kill themselves. And I'm sad for John, but I'm also happy for John. That right there, in and of itself, is conflict, right? Because if it was just dead to me, then it's like, yeah, who gives a shit?
Me, that's how I feel.
But you just said you're supposed to feel conflicted.
No, let me fix it.
Okay.
We're supposed to feel that John is conflicted, but we as a viewer are not meant to feel conflicted. We're like,
okay.
You know when your best friend is dating a schmuck?
Yes.
And you're like, it's kind of a schmuck. And she's like, oh my God, no, he's great. And he does this. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm happy for you. Happy for you. And then when she's like, oh my God, he was cheating on me, and I saw him. And you're like, yeah, I'm really sorry. He was a schmuck. Like, I'm not.
But
I feel bad for my friend that she loves the schmuck.
Let's put it this way.
I don't love the schmuck.
Let's put it this way.
I don't love Percy.
You knew in advance that the guy was a schmuck?
How did you? Yeah, you knew.
But you didn't know that Percy was.
Yeah, you did.
No, you didn't. You didn't know he was a schmuck until it was revealed that he let Richardson get
No,
to
you
Lord
get
John.
schmuck fies right away. You get schmuck fies where John is saying, I don't feel comfortable with this. This is inappropriate. I don't want this. Then you get their whole convoluted thing all within the same time frame.
Yeah, but then you get them actually doing the thing.
Well, John's horny. He doesn't have a lot of people,
That must have been another cat
No,
thing.
but like also that's a complicated toxic relationship
Sure,
right there.
yeah,
And a lot of people who've gone through complicated toxic relationships are like, yep, it happens again. It happens again because it's complicated.
yeah.
So I just felt like I was John's best friend, and John has had a complicated time. His first sexual experience was with this guy. It was his first. So like, okay, we're going there. I don't know.
See,
It's just
I guess
conflicted.
I think you took it that way, which is fine. I think
Like
that's
John's
totally
best friend who was like, way to go.
the way that I took it was I'm supposed to feel kind of sad because I'm in John's POV. Like I'm with him. When I look at him, when he hears the gunshot, I see sadness.
You want to know what I saw?
What?
And I know that this is not probably most people are with you. Probably.
Well, not everybody's a Taurus like you.
When the shot happened, all I could hear, and he stops for a second and he like regrips his hat,
Yeah.
takes an adjustment, and then he just starts walking forward.
Okay.
And I could just hear Miss Independent from Kelly Clarkson. Like Miss Independent. Like like when it gets to the chorus. Yeah. Yes. There you are. I'm independent. I'm going to walk away and strut. Like all I could hear was Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Like he walked out to a Queen soundtrack. Whoever it is. Maybe it's Whitney. I don't know.
Okay.
Queen of the night.
Oh yeah, come on. You know Lord
I
John's
just felt like he came out.
he's a Whitney girl.
And maybe it's what I wish for him once again. Maybe I'm coming from the best friend.
Sure.
But if I could add a soundtrack to it, that's how I as a viewer felt watching it.
Fair enough.
Is I felt like Kelly Clarkson, Miss Independent, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger, should have been Bear McCreary's soundtrack.
Yep.
You felt completely opposite. Like
I
you were
felt-
supposed to feel
I
sad.
feel like you were supposed to feel sadness, like we soldier on kind of deal.
Oh, so deep.
And we, and I think that John did love Percy. And I think that's
And that's okay.
fine. Like,
A
and
lot of people.
and my sense is the show wanted you to feel the same way. And that action of him killing himself doesn't have any meaning unless you have an understanding that John loved this guy and John is sad. Otherwise, yes, it is vengeance. Otherwise, yes, it is punishment. And it shouldn't be that in this instance. That doesn't make that scene sing. It just
Only for the Tauruses.
only for the Tauruses. Good point. Good point.
You mess with my family? Is that what you're going to do? Beat the horns and Kelly Clarkson.
Let's see. What else do I got here?
What is
I
your
think
little soundtrack?
the only thing I think that's left that I want to talk about, Mary, is do you think I know what it is. Jamie,
Oh, yeah.
when he's like, and I've decided to forgive you.
Oh, so good.
At first, I thought the show was playing it off as like
Is Jamie's joking?
no, as he was like, as he like that this is what the show intended, and then he'd be like, and now I intend to forgive you, and John would be like, oh, okay, good, thank you. But what I really loved is that it made Jamie look so friggin' stupid. It made him look like a total Taurus a-hole, and Claire was like, Jamie.
She just puts her head down, crosses her
Jamie.
arms, and looks down like, oh, this man.
I've been there.
This man.
I've
You've
been there. Yeah, when I've done something stupid and you're like,
You've been Claire?
no, I've been Jamie.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, what? In what instance? Okay.
I've been Jamie.
Yeah.
I have been Claire in a couple instances. The cruise when we're talking about the army And and I was just
firmly stand by still what I say
know,
though.
I know,
I'm not
but
wrong
at
like
the time,
Jamie.
I was
Someone's
like,
putting down the
what are we
military. I'm gonna
doing?
run my mouth on you.
I know.
Nope.
I know.
Join the military. Yeah, that's what you say. You're like, whoa.
The larger context to this conversation, ladies and gents, is that Mary and I were on a cruise with my family. And when I say
Years
family,
ago.
years ago.
Years ago.
And when I say my family, the people that my dad married and this woman had kids. And they're...
All of them from Florida who don't even live in the same state.
No, and
came up on a cruise with me.
It's just wild.
And Blake.
And these people are very spoiled. Yeah, it's
they're all
just
financially supported by Blake's dad.
yeah, and like good for them. Like I'm happy for them. Like they've got their golden goose. Like go, like do your thing. But the conversations that they were having were very, very, very ignorant. And Mary, being the Taurus, just couldn't.
And like my mom's a vet.
Yes, exactly. She just couldn't stomach what they were saying because one of the kids was like, "Oh, I think I might join the military," and the mom, who's married to my dad, was like, "No, that's really dumb," and blah 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 blah. And
She'd
Mary was just, she'd had enough.
But I started slowly. It was like a slow burn.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh,
Oh, really?
tell me more.
Do tell.
Oh, do you know this? Do you know that? Yeah.
Yeah, but I loved that scene when Claire does look at
That's
Jamie
the
and be
backstory.
like,
Sorry, friends.
Are you kidding me, Jamie? Like that's
It was
your
awesome.
you love that man. Look me in the eye and tell me that you don't love him.
So good.
And which is great. It's a great turning point because Claire was the one the whole time that was like, dude, Lord John sucks. He loves my husband and I hate that. And now she is the one that's like, Jamie, get in there.
Yeah.
Fix this because you're an a-hole.
I do not forgive you and your pig-headedness treatment of me for 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that John would sit in bed at night and think, what am I going to say one day?
Of course.
What am I? Who? You know what will make Jamie really mad? Pig-headedness. Pig-headedness. He hates that word. He hates that word. That's the one I'm going to say. I have to remember. I got to practice it. You and your pig-headedness.
Oh, man. And then we have that scene with William and Jamie coming up out of the water. Like they were Navy
yes.
SEALs.
It reminded me of the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where the creepy undead sea guys.
Oh, yeah, that's
come
right.
out
When
of
they
the
come up.
sea.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you saw something really hot and I saw weird creatures.
You know, something that bothers me about those kind of scenes, when you come out of the water,
Mm-hmm.
if you're opening your eyes as you're coming out of the water,
Yeah.
you have to rub your eyes because there's water in your eyeballs.
I just squeeze them really tight to squish it all out.
Okay, fine. Fair enough, right? But these guys came out of the water, eyes wide open, didn't blink, didn't touch them, nothing. Come on. And then
no
nobody
bubbles.
heard them. There's no bubbles.
bubbles.
There's no like sloshing of water as you jump out of the pool.
They just come out.
They just come out and
I feel like Jamie
murder
was
dudes.
like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swim. Then we have to walk. But the trick is...
Can't make any noise.
The scary Scottish trick that is passed down
It's like
in the
that-
locks of all throughout Scotland. Okay? You go in the locks. You go down there and you see a Kelpie. And you can't close
You
your
can't
eyes.
blink?
You can't rub them. You do a staring competition with this. And the Selkies come out. And when you get to them, the Kelpies is one level. Level 2, though, is
Level
the
2
Selkies.
is the Selkies.
If a Selkie comes to you
Oh.
and you're bobbing your head out of water and it's bobbing its head out of water,
Don't break eye contact.
if you break out, they go for your jugular. So that's what Jamie did. He was standing on the
You gotta
sandy
get
bank.
real big.
And you got to hold your breath.
Don't
right
breathe.
Before, but only right before. You can let out bubbles in the beginning. But right before,
Oh.
hold him in like a fart in your mouth. And then, are you meaning to tell me that is where the sand is? Because, like you said, Blake, it's not like they were like treading water and swimming to the surface.
Right.
What?
They had to get out of the water and on to the deck.
The dock at the perfect height.
Which is fine. But there's no water that's dripping off of you that goes back into the water. There's nothing that ripples. There's not a sound.
It just looks cinematically so cool.
I know.
It's so good, but now, Blake, I can't unsee it.
But now you gotta
just ruined how cool that was for me.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna be thinking of mouth farts.
Mouth farts. That's so gross.
But when you think about it,
Nope. Still don't see it.
I'm saying if you're underwater and you don't want the bubbles to come out to let people know that there's someone underwater, you have to hold the bubbles in your mouth, because normally when you swim, bubbles come out of your nose or your mouth or whatever.
Yeah, you just hold your breath.
Like you hold a fart in.
No.
You're looking up there like, oh God, they're still there looking. I still can't let out this bubble.
Sure.
No?
Okay, Mary.
Never mind.
Oh man.
Because you do that when you watch a show and they go underwater and you hold your breath.
You try to hold it as long as you can.
Okay, so while I say this, take a deep breath. Pretend you're Jamie and William are supposed to think that you go underwater.
Okay, I can kind of see the fat mouth thing.
See?
I can kind of see it.
You have to feel it.
You got to feel it. Okay.
So what I'm saying is that when I'm replaying the scene through your eyes of why are they not bubbles and movement, I felt the mouth fart.
But it's not even the mouth fart. It's like you got to get out of the water.
They did.
I know, but you don't make a sound as you're getting out of the water?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about?
Incline, the bottom incline must have been perfectly matched to their 6'4"
drives
height.
Drives me crazy when I think about that. Like little things like that.
But that's what makes it go down to a 4. Like that's kind of ridiculous, Blake.
What do you mean?
Little things like that.
But no. No. The thing that makes it go down to a 4 is that structurally none of this makes sense. None of it. And the fact that this is the penultimate episode for the season, none of that makes sense.
I thought you were trying to say that it's these little things that brought it down.
No.
This is what happens in TV.
When you start at a level where you're like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then you have all these little things that start piling up.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, what are we doing? Like, okay, structurally it didn't make sense, but the execution of what they did was like perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll whistle past the graveyard because you did a good job. But you don't have Claire answer for the fact that she just let Richardson go out of nowhere. You don't have Richardson think about his plan and be like, dude, that's dumb. You don't make a sound coming out of the water. Like, what are we talking about? Like those little things compound, and you're like, this feels like a bad first draft.
Okay.
You needed an adult to go through it and say, yeah, I see where you're going, but we need X, Y, and Z to happen in order for that to make sense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, great. Do you have anything else you want to talk about for this episode, my darling?
Let's see. I loved that he tells William that he's the greatest gift of my life.
Yes.
And I also loved what William actually says. I've learned that forgiveness is seldom a single act. You have to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought that was a beautiful thing because there was a lot of forgiveness in this episode.
Yes.
Another quote that stood out to me, which would have gutted me, was when Richardson said, "What is this ability for if we can't make the world a better place?" And I think that that's what got me to be like, all right, that's true. What is this ability for?
Sure.
If we can't make the world a better place. Like,
That's
I
a good
think
point.
that's the 1-2 punch that got Claire in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie tells Bree that he's going to die.
Yes.
That's a BFD.
I feel like that's a BFD, something that should have been a little bit more talked about. Like, you know you're going to die?
It's kind of a big deal.
And my daddy said you're going to die? Don't go. Here's why you don't go. There should be Bree at the house. When Cleveland shows up and Jamie walks out the door, he should look back at Bree the same exact way he looked back at William. Like, all of those things should have happened. but they didn't because their brains weren't working right. They were too busy checking boxes. Drives me crazy.
Would have been lovely.
Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been nice?
Would have been lovely.
But no. Cleveland and then Cleveland shows up, and then Jamie rides away. Like, and then.
No, it just zoomed in like bum bum bum.
And we get a freeze frame of Cleveland. Anything else you want to talk about in this episode, my darling?
Anytime I can have a glasses Jamie, I'll take it. Was
I
happy to
love
have some
glasses
glasses
Jamie.
time
Yep.
again. And I feel satiated on how William and John have wrapped up. Like,
John, I could see. William, I don't see.
Like, obviously, there's years of therapy ahead of him.
Yes.
But like, I just feel satiated with this part of the storyline. Like, this was the big problem. Like, oh, how could I have two dads?
Sure.
Does he have his own things to work on? You bet.
Yep.
But in the grand, if we're looking at Jamie and Claire as being the pillars of this show, in regards to his relationship with Jamie, okay, that storyline's done.
Yes.
So I feel satiated with them.
Okay, fair. And I think they could still have achieved the two dads thing without Amaranthus altogether. Like, that should have been the thing. Like, when Williams says to Percy, if my dad's dead, like, you will not be safe. I will find you. I should feel that more, right? That should be a thing. That should be like, Percy should have been around more for that to be a thing, right? Like, I don't know. This whole season. All right. Anything else?
Now that I was just thinking about William's cousin who knows that William's alive,
Yeah.
who knows William escaped,
Yep.
knows where his wife is,
Doesn't send somebody
knows his
there.
wife's alive and his kid's alive.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's been at least more.
More than
'cause
that.
He came home.
Right. And Bree was like super pregnant. Right? It's been like months.
It's just oops. Lost someone who knows my true identity.
Oh, well.
And I know someone who he'll be in touch with. Wish I knew who that.
Hey, it'll work out.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
These are things that should be talked about.
They don't have the time for it, Blake. Diana has
again.
time. Diana has as much time as she wants.
But we had to spend more time with Amaranthus, and we had to spend more time.
I mean, she was beautiful. And
with
Kat
with Cunningham.
Kat just wanted to stay home in her jammies.
And all of those jabronis. When there was an actual, honest story to be told between Percy, Lord John, Jamie, William.
Maybe Sam and Kat were both in on it. They made like a
Must
blood
have been.
pact.
Must have
where
been.
Kat
the only
was
way
like,
I'm gonna
I want to
accept
be
this.
home. And Sam was like, I have hobbies of my own.
Yeah, I got whiskey to sell.
How about we just keep pitching ideas to them so that Jamie and Claire are not on screen a lot?
Right.
Oh yeah, let's go through the books with a highlighter. How about this one from this book? Yeah, and then we'll somehow connect it to this one.
Yeah.
And then let's throw in some faith.
And you know what you just said right there? And then we'll throw in faith.
Okay. Is
Anything
there
else?
something? Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah. Anything else
Sorry,
that you
you
want to?
keep scrolling on your thing, so I keep thinking it's.
Well, you got your own computer, Marvin.
Oh, I can't read on it that well because it doesn't give me the emojis.
Well.
Right? Nope. That was it.
All right. Good. All right. So let us move on, shall we?
We shall.
And we're going to close this episode out. However, we still got a couple of things to do. We got Outlandish theory.
Yeah.
And we got 5 questions that got nothing to do
Love it.
with Outlander. Okay, here we go. Which one are we doing first? That's the thing, though. I can't remember. That's the 5 questions that got nothing to do with Outlander. With
Yes.
How to Train Your Dragon. I can't tell you, Marvin, how many people emailed and messaged me, being like, the How to Train Your Dragon music was awesome.
It really is.
It was
beautiful.
perfect.
Good. I mean, it's just beautiful.
It is. It's awesome.
And if you're a fan of the movies, like it's awesome ambiance.
So,
All right,
5 questions that got nothing to do with Outlander. Here we go. Let's get back to my notes. That's not my notes. There it is. Number 1. If you had to settle one argument with a board game,
Huh?
what game would you choose?
Oh, like what am I really good at?
Yeah, you're like, okay, you're right if I win. I mean, if I win, I'm right. If you win, you're right. That thing.
Does Taboo count as a board game? I just always think of board games as like games that you're playing with like cardboard and paper. And
yeah,
things
yeah.
Like
All
that.
right, so I will say that Taboo is good.
Okay.
I will not accept that as an answer.
What the heck?
You got to have a board game. Like, you got to play Life, or you got to play Mousetrap,
Nope.
or you got to play Clue, or you got to play, whatever, that kind of thing.
I'd say either Clue or Cribbage.
I've never once seen you play cribbage. Never, not once. And I've known you since 2007.
Man, I bet I could kick your butt in it.
I'm
and win.
sure that you could.
See?
But I'm saying, out of all the people on this planet,
Yeah.
I've probably spent the most time with you,
And
more than anybody else.
guess what? You get to learn something new about someone every day, Blake. You're welcome.
Wow, cribbage.
I was like a champion cribbage player as a
Get outta here.
young teen. Yeah.
Were you in the Rhode Island State Championship of
No.
cribbage?
They don't have anything like that.
No.
Yeah. But they used to send me to these like smart kid. They take you out of school
so
on those buses.
it was a nerd thing.
Well, first I would conquer everyone in my class. Then I would conquer everyone else in the other 6th grade class. And
Do you
then
wanna
they'd
know
ship
something?
me off and be like, "You need to compete." Yeah, what?
I've never played cribbage.
I'm
I
not-
don't even know how to play it.
I'm not surprised.
I don't even know what you do with cribbage.
No, First off, you need to be able to do simple math, and that's not your
we
strength.
don't, Blake doesn't do simple math.
No, sorry, no, Blake. So, what board game would you?
No. What did just bear with me here.
Oh my god.
Well, just give me one sec.
For what?
What do you do in cribbage?
It's like math, and you're moving it. Like if you could take like, I don't know, just like the planning that you'd play of like.
The fact that it's
fish.
taking you this long.
Fine, Blake. I'm
to
trying to
say-
figure out how to describe it to you because it's okay.
Because I'm dumb. It's okay. It's fine.
What game would you win at?
What would I play? I'd play Monopoly.
I think so.
I would play Monopoly. I'm stupid at Monopoly.
Yeah, you are.
Like
You know you're not as good at
what?
Clue. You think you're a lot better at Clue than you really are.
I'm pretty good at Clue.
You've lost to us in the family like 2 or 3 times.
The last game that we played, I had everything except for the weapon.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I did.
no,
I laid down the accusation. Like, not even an accusation. Like,
I'm
I need
just
to
saying,
look
I'm
into
glad-
the folder.
I'm glad you
And I
went
was,
at Better
I was
House.
like 99% right.
I'm glad you just went a better house on Clue. I'm glad you chose Monopoly. I think that's a good choice. Okay, next question.
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
I'm in on Monopoly. All right, next
I
one.
know.
What is a movie scene that makes you always say, yeah, this is why acting matters? Like, we need good actors in movies. Yes, this is the one that I can point to that says, yep, that makes sense.
That's never how I think or feel. Sorry. So,
Come
how about
on.
you? Yeah, I
All right,
never.
well, favorite acting moment.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's it. If they're actually that good, in my brain, I'm not thinking of it as acting. I'm thinking of it as a story. So, like, movies that make me feel, my brain doesn't go to, wow, that actor was so good. Granted, like, and any actors, please know, that's because they're so good at their craft. I'm not trying to
Sure.
be like, oh, it doesn't matter. But that's what I'm saying is that I don't sit at something and be like, wow, that was so well acted. I do for plays, but I definitely don't in movies. In
Wow.
movies.
Well, how about TV shows?
No, same.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I'm
if,
shocked.
If I'm thinking to myself, this person's acting.
But
ever,
like even
it's 'cause
even
it's bad.
after the fact. Like even after
no,
the fact.
I can't separate it. Like
Wow.
the film as a story as itself. Like I don't have actors stand out in TV and film.
Wow, that's
and
wild.
if they do, it's because I'm thinking they're a terrible actor that I could tell they're acting.
Wow.
Sorry. So
No,
where does
that's
your
okay.
brain go?
That's
Yeah,
okay.
but I never sit there. Whereas I can do it for music. I can sit there and be like, wow, oh my gosh, that score. Like I pull
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
But I never sit down and be like, wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because it almost means to me that if I could notice they were good actors, it meant other actors were really bad.
Yeah,
And
you
that
know
would
what?
distract me too much.
I think that's a fair statement. And I guess it's just like how you watch something, right? Like, because I'm a person that will go and watch a thing and be enveloped, right? And allow that to hit me. But I will then turn back after the thing and say, okay, what hit me most and why? And I'll think about it in those terms. And I got a really deep cut. For you. Remember Westworld?
Yeah.
There's the scene with Anthony Hopkins and the lady that is from the big corporation in season 1. She's coming in to tell Anthony Hopkins, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're done. We're done. Like, what you're doing here, it's done. We're taking over the whole thing. And they're having like lunch on this terrace. And she notices, oh my God, when I came here with my parents when I was a kid, I sat at this exact table. And the whole point of that scene was to show how Anthony Hopkins was in control of everything. And the way that he maneuvered and the way that like he moved his head and like would stop and think and then deliver his line and be like, this is a scene that is a totally forgettable scene if not for Anthony Hopkins, because he is just a master at his craft. And I implore you, like, to go, if you're listening to this, go watch this scene from Westworld season 1 with Anthony Hopkins having lunch with this lady from, I think it was Delos. And think about it and what he does and how he does it. It changes the whole thing. And I was like, yeah, acting, when done right, can take a whole moment and elevate it to like something else completely. And that's what I think of when I think of
awesome.
acting. Yeah. So, all right.
And that's what I mean is that different brains pick out different things.
Yeah.
I will do that musically.
Sure. Absolutely.
Like probably other people, the music adds to the completed product.
Yes.
It's almost like you're having a stew and you're stirring it and you're being like, oh my God, this stew is out of control good.
Yeah.
Like it is so good. It's so savory and warm and all the different elements in it and ingredients. I love it so much. And what you're saying is, have you had a stew that had an outstanding potato?
Right. Or a flavor profile of whatever.
And what I'm saying is that for me, if something stands out as a good potato, it's because the steak and the peas and the gravy was bad.
Oh,
to
correct.
elevate it.
Correct.
And so, but I'm saying that to me right now is standing out as the actor. And it makes me wonder if people who are not musicians see it that way for music.
Yeah. I mean, I can...
Like, is the potato just part of the stew for you? When you watch something, are you like, oh, the potato's really good, and it's the music that you're thinking? Or if you've watched something, do you finish it and say, that was a delicious stew, everything was great, the potato was great, that was great, but like, you know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you an opposite thing. The movie Tron Ares. I know you haven't seen it yet. But Tron Ares, in and of itself, not a great film. I enjoyed it because it's Tron. Like, I love Tron. But the reason why that movie felt cool and it felt like elevated was because of the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh yeah, 9 Inch Nails, like Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, these guys are taking it up a notch. Mm-hmm. They're making this seem a lot better than it should be.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So do I notice those things? Yes. I would say that I don't notice it as much as for musically as you do.
Yeah.
But I think I can separate the two. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like people who are really into clothing.
Yes.
They will really dig in and be like, oh, that's so accurate, or that's beautiful, or look at that. They paid attention to that kind of a detail.
Or that's
like
cerulean. That is last year's color.
Or maybe it's the makeup or hair, and it really just flows because it's perfectly done. Mm-hmm. Or they notice it if something's bad, or if someone's wig isn't proper, or whatever. So
like
I think
Bree's
you're right.
wig this season.
That's what I'm saying, is that like things that you uniquely pay attention to and kind of just rub you the wrong way if they're off, or elevate the experience for you if they're super on.
Sure.
Aren't unique to each of us.
All right, there's a scene in this show, obviously this episode, where John puts the gun in the ground, a gun on the table, and says to Percy, "You need to answer." Is there a scene in any movie or any show that you've watched that you were like, oh, that's pretty badass. The same way that John was pretty badass to Percy, like the gun on the table moment, where someone needs to answer for what they did.
You go first.
The first thing I thought of was the movie Sicario, when Benicio del Toro shows up at the guy's house at the end, and like the drug kingpin who killed Benicio del Toro's family, and he shows up at this drug kingpin's house, and the guy's having dinner with his family, and he literally puts the gun on the table and points it at him, and is like, okay, you got to make a choice now. What do you want to have happen? And it was so good and so cathartic, and the horror of these people, like the kids and the wife and the guy that's like, oh my God, awesome. Great. How about you?
My moment that feels like that is in Star Wars Episode 2 when Yoda takes out his lightsaber.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's the first time you see Yoda fighting, and you just know he's a badass because he's Yoda. And it zooms in slowly from below him, so it's like the first time he looks like big in the camera angle, and he looks just like giant Yoda.
If so powerful you are,
yes.
Why leave?
Yes. Like, it is that moment for me.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I know the whole scene.
That's my moment.
That's a good moment. I like that moment. I kind of like if we're talking Star Wars, I kind of like the whole it's treason then. Like, I like that moment too, just from the other side.
Yeah.
I think that was a cool moment. All right. Number 4. If you could rewrite one final season of any show, which one would it be?
I mean, I don't know. I'd say this one.
I've thought long and hard about this one.
But I don't know. Because, I don't know how they do it next week.
Yeah.
And really, it's just selfishness that I wish they had more time and more episodes. I wish we had 16 this season.
I mean, it's a little bit of a recency bias, too, probably.
Definitely. I never had a proper goodbye to my pie show.
Oh, yeah. Pushing Daisies. Yep.
I wish I had a goodbye to that one. I did not like the Gilmore Girls ending.
Yeah.
I will say that. Like the
show or the
additional things.
Oh, you didn't like the 4 seasons one?
Yeah.
Huh,
well,
interesting.
Yeah. They didn't hit me the same way.
Okay. Fair enough. If I could I thought about this a long time. I thought about Dexter. I would rewrite the final season of Dexter. Like, not the later seasons, but like the
I love how you rate these questions. So, like you just said, I thought about this a long time.
I have. Because I think of the question.
You just throw them at me right away, and I'm like, this show?
I thought about that, and then I thought about Outlander, of course. And I think about Outlander because I love it, right? And I want it to be good. But when I really think about it,
Game of Thrones.
It would be Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because that was the one show that was the cultural zeitgeist.
Agreed.
That was the one that could, it had already exploded, right? It was already a thing. But if they had nailed it, could you imagine what that would have created afterwards for the the Game of Thrones universe? And not to say that House of the Dragon is bad or Knight of the Seven Kingdoms or whatever. Those are great things. But that universe would have just exploded.
Yeah.
And for Game of Thrones fans, that's an awesome thing.
Agreed.
Right? And that could have kept going in the zeitgeist.
I'll jump on your choice.
Yeah. So I think just because of the effect that it had.
People were talking about a television show around the water coolers, and it wasn't like just you.
Right. It wasn't like a bunch of dorks. It was regular people.
But I'm not even saying regular, because yes, we know we're all dorks, okay? We watch a time travel show.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't just a few people. It was people from all different walks of life were watching it and were talking about it again. And it was like a cultural thing. And that's really cool. I wish Outlander could have fully been that. We feel like it when we're surrounded by each other and we have like-minded people and we go to, FanFest and all these kind of things.
But it's not. It's nowhere near.
It isn't. And
that's okay.
it is. But, and mind you, it's still like, I know so many people who, not just through the podcast and through social media,
Yeah.
but like people here just in our state who watch the show.
Yep.
But I feel like everyone I know by the final season of Game of Thrones was watching it. So I do appreciate that.
Outlander is not getting its own Risk game, right? It's not getting its own Monopoly.
Oh, it should. That'd be so cool.
That would be kind of cool. But like Outlander's not getting their own special wines and Oreos, right? Like they're not, that's not what that is.
Yeah.
And that's okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it never was going to be that. Number one, because it's on Stars. Number two, because it's you could say that Game of Thrones is very niche, and it is, but it was accessible. I don't think Outlander is accessible as Game of Thrones was. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because like dumb bros could just watch Game of Thrones and be
Correct.
like, oh, fighting and sex.
Correct.
And dumb bros cannot watch this and appreciate it the same way.
The same way that like the final seasons of Lost, right? Lost was a massive thing. But as the final seasons came by,
It was too deep.
it was too much. It wasn't as accessible. Right? Because you had to like,
So basically what you're saying, Blake, is that our show takes intelligent,
yes.
artistic, empathetic, beautiful soul
Yes.
human beings.
Yes.
And we may not be as big as the bros with Game of Thrones, but we have our own impact. And that if you're asking about what would make the biggest cultural impact to change the finale, okay, fine. The bros in Game of Thrones have it. But for us Outlander fans.
If it wasn't for Game of Thrones, I would say the number one thing I would rewrite is Outlander.
There you go.
Even without knowing how the finale goes, it's my first choice.
The nerds still win.
Yes. All right, last one.
Oh my God, there's more.
Last one.
Oh.
It's World Cup season.
Yes.
And it's happening. Great. And the Tartan Army has taken over Boston, which is awesome.
Took over, yeah.
Is my question to you, Mary, is will soccer ever be a thing in the United States?
Yeah.
No, I mean like a thing. Like when we're talking four major sports:
Okay.
football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
Okay.
Will soccer ever be in the top four?
Can't it just make a top 5? We love
No.
our sports.
No, because
America loves sports.
it's like it's the major four,
Yeah.
and then a major step down.
Yeah, I think it's going to kick out baseball.
If you told me hockey, okay, I could see my way around that. It ain't ever taken over baseball.
I think it is because it's more dependable to show live games because you can depend upon commercial breaks, and baseball is indefinite. And you just can't count on that airtime. So without your airtime, how are you going to have ads? Without your ads, how are you going to pay your team? No sponsorships.
No, there's no commercials during soccer.
Huh?
There's no commercials during soccer.
The World Cup there is.
Mm,
If America took in football a bit more, they would add commercials. They'll call it water breaks. They'll call it little stretchy stretch. They'll call it like
yeah, but
super shot
but
time.
the hydration breaks, as they call it, it's not that long, and it's like the ads in baseball every inning, boom, boom, boom. That's why football works so
What
great.
even was your question?
Is soccer ever going to be a thing here in the United States? Like, is it going to be a thing?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think this World Cup is to certain areas of North America what Harry Potter was to non-reading children when it came out.
Fair.
I think if you create a zeitgeist at an impressionable age, something that they can join and can make them feel good about themselves, whether it's reading or playing soccer, I think you've got yourself a generation of new fans.
Here's what I'll say. The Tottenham has made me more open to soccer as, like I even said to you the other day, I think I'm a Scotland soccer fan now.
Yep.
Like that'll be the team that I root for.
I also just don't think that like baseball's as accessible as we wish it was. You don't see kids just like hey, meet me at the, it's not the Sandlot. It's not like kids are just meeting up.
It's true.
But you never see that. So the only way kids are playing baseball is because they're on a paid
As like an
for
organized,
team.
yeah.
Yes. Which then you're just playing twice a week or whatever in your little young years. But kids just aren't doing it.
Yeah.
You can kick a soccer ball in around your backyard. You can throw the pigskin around. Hockey's going to be what hockey's going to be, okay? Kids who can afford hockey, go do hockey. You're welcome. And basketball, you can play everywhere. Like basketball and soccer, you can have fun with just yourself, and it's portable.
Fair.
Do we just run out of our music?
No, it'll keep coming.
Oh, man.
It'll keep
Okay.
going. Dude, we got hours of this music.
I think it will be obviously top 5. I think it could become in the top 4 within the next generation.
The thing with soccer for me is the flopping. I can't do the flopping. The whole like falling and like writhing in
Basketball
pain.
does that too.
I know, I hate it. But soccer is like another level.
Yeah, they're great actors.
Oh my God, it drives me
That's
crazy.
when I noticed the great acting.
Oh yeah.
The potatoes in this one, they're great.
Yeah. All right. Outlandish theory of the week time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. I'm going to say this. I think William shows up for the battle.
Nice.
I think there's still some time left for William to show up, and Jamie is going to die because he takes a shot for William. Of course, we all know that Claire is going to save him. We don't know, but like we know. She's going to save him. He's going to be alive. It's going to be a thing. But the reason why he dies, in quotes, is because of William. And that is the final thing for them as a father and son. Like, he sees his dad die and like, oh my God, that's my dad. That's my father. Like, that's the whole thing. And then he's alive and they can have their relationship together. So that's my theory. What do you think, Marvin?
I think in the next episode,
We're going to find out.
Jamie dies
Okay.
and he's whisked away with another ghost, like the ghost of Christmas present, like a jolly one.
Okay.
And they go through time and it's all voiceovered and they see all the things backwards. And she says, come with me. Come with me. You'll see Claire again. And then
You're just cracking yourself up.
and then he's there by the fountain.
And then he ends up at King's Cross.
He's in Edinburgh
No,
watching
I
Claire
know.
brush her hair.
I know. And that's what it is. Like, he dies and
The end.
then he sees her. That's a cool ending.
Maybe he'll pick up all his dead friends. Like he'll fly with the little ghost. He'll get Faith. He'll get his mom, Pa, his dad.
Oh my God.
He'll get Murtaugh. And he gets Rupert so they could have like a reunion of the cast.
Oh,
and then they're
I
all
like
in
that
ghost form with
idea.
like powder on their faces, like flying.
I'm out on that.
Welcome to the other side. And then at the very end, it can be like Claire's there too. Like Ghost Claire, like during that time it took to get through his memories.
Oh, like remember when
She's
Ghost
there.
Claire showed up at Culloden?
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
There it is.
It's a little Last King-domy.
And then everyone shows up because everyone dies. It's like
Yes.
It's like the movie Coco.
Or Lost. It's very Losty. It's very Losty. It's very Last King-domy.
So that's and Fergus. I mean,
And
Fergus.
Fergus has got
Oh
to
my
be
God,
there.
Fergus will be like the first person. That'll be, and they'll do a
It's-
fist bump, and,
Yeah.
and they'll stop. It'll be like the viral video of the lady that got stopped from the cop. Have you seen that?
No.
Like, there's this video of this lady who, and it's from the cop's body cam, and he's like, oh, "Excuse me, miss, can you please get your license and registration?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, sure, of course." And she's getting in. She's like, "Why am I pulled over, officer?" And he's like, "Because I saw you holding your phone in your right hand." And she goes, "No." And she fixes her hand, and she has no hand. It's a little stump arm. And she goes, "Well," and she basically says something like, "Well, this is awkward. Can we just call it a day?" And he goes, "No." He's like,
What?
And he's like, "No, you were on your phone." And she's like, "No, officer,
I wasn't."
I wasn't." Like, I definitely wasn't. And he's like, yes, you were. She's like, no, I wasn't. And he said, you swear hand to God? Hand to God with her stump. I swear to God, like, this is real. This is all real. This is so real. And she's like, they like posted it because it's body cam.
Yeah, it's public. It's public domain.
Yep. Hand to God. Hand to God. You swear you weren't on your phone? Hand to God. Hand to God.
Was he in on the joke or was he being serious?
No, I think he.
That's the thing.
No, he was being. He wanted. He
wanted to give her the ticket, man.
He wanted to give her the. You were on the phone with your right hand.
Oh, man.
So
it'd be funny if he was like, "Oh, hand to God, you sure?"
Yeah.
Like
no,
if he was in on the
wasn't.
joke.
But that's what I picture it being like when Ghost Jamie's flying through the air. He sees
fist
Fergus
bump.
and he goes fist bump, and then Fergus just waves.
Or he actually has the hand and they go and he goes,
Get it back.
"Oh,
Yes, and then Murtaugh flies in. Like everyone just flies in that he's loved.
yeah, yep, fair enough. All right, you ready to close this bad boy out?
You know that was all a joke, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually don't think that's what's going to happen.
No. But it was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
Okay.
Anything else? Oh, we have to. Well, you know what we got to do? Let's do this.
Final countdown.
Yes. As it is tradition for Mary and Blake, it's the final countdown.
Darn straight. Faux show.
For sure. Oh, for sure. That's still for sure. It's still one of the best moments in Mary and Blake media history. For sure. We do have a tradition here while we're playing this song.
Okay.
Does, Mary, this episode give us enough momentum into not only the season finale, but the series finale?
Yes.
Wow, I'm shocked at that. Why do you think that this gives us enough momentum going into the series or / season finale?
Lord John Grey, man. He makes you feel things. He
That's
makes
true.
you laugh. He makes you cry. You know what he is?
What's that?
He's the warm-up band. He's the warm-up band. You put a good warm-up band out there, you're like feelings, emotion, laughter,
Yeah.
sometimes gifts. Yes!
Hold on.
It's the final
By the
countdown.
time you get to the real band, you are jumping and bumping. I just went to go see Josh Groban.
Yes, you did.
And
J. Hud.
J. Hud was his opening act. She knew what she needed to do. She came on out, she sang her jam, and then she sang a song from Dreamgirls. And it was like, we are ready for Josh. We are ready to be raised up. Oh my God. So that's why I think had this episode been about anybody else,
Yeah.
maybe Fergus. But like,
Yeah.
this gave you everything. You tasted the whole stew
Yeah.
because of John.
Lord John is the quiet riot to Jamie's Europe, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. Mary's like, yeah, sure. Okay. Hold on.
It's the final countdown.
All right, ladies and gents, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to Mary and I go on and on about all the things Outlander and Mary's made-up dream of Fergus in his
Flying.
stump and all the things
Hand
that we
to
talked
God.
about. Hand to God. All the things that we talked about in this episode. Do check us out at maryandblake.com as well as jointhenerdclan.com. Mary, why should people find us at jointhenerdclan.com?
Because there's so much cool stuff. First and foremost, you're helping keep this mom and pop podcast shop rocking and rolling. So just know that it makes a big difference. Helps us keep the podcast going around worldwide. Also, you get loads of cool stuff. There's extra, like, early access to shows. Blake writes a whole bunch of different things.
Oh, we also have the kitchen table now, which is the
People love
ongoing.
that.
I know it's the ongoing, like almost like text thread, if you will, on Patreon. It's about anything that you want to. It's like we've always heard that when you listen to us, it's like just sitting in the kitchen having a cup of coffee. And it's like the kitchen table, man, is where you come hang out with Mary, myself, and everybody else at the kitchen table. Have a cup of coffee, bring a take, and just chat, man. And everybody loves it. It's like a thing. I love it.
So thank you for those of you who are there. We hope you're having fun. And if you're not yet there, just head to jointhenerdclan.com.
Or if you do want, you can go to the Mary and Blake Facebook group. Don't sleep on that one either, because that is the free version of the kitchen table. Although not as personal and not as immediate with Mary and myself and everybody else. But it's a great place to go and just talk about the stuff that you love. It's amazing. I love it there. All right, Marvin, I think that's it.
All right. My name's Mary.
My name is Blake.
Slanjava.